Alright guys, so I wanted to try to bring you some Yu-Gi-Oh content because I've really tried to make Yu-Gi-Oh more of what I do because I love the game, I like the people that I meet, and it's really what brings a lot of me and my friends together. So I wanted to give you guys some content about Yu-Gi-Oh. Sad part is messing up one thing is a bitch. So I am re-recording this because when I made the setup in OBS, I did not click custom audio, so there's no audio to the original video, so I'm just going to have to go basically like a commentary, but not like the original kind of commentaries that I do. It's more like a director's commentary. So I'm going to be watching the video and giving you my opinions on the cards. So as soon as we get the cards on screen here, we'll go into the first thing that I opened, which is the Fist of the Gadgets, which, yeah, also the gold sarcophagi because I bought two of them. So we're going to start with Fist of the Gadgets, just set those right there. And while I'm opening this up, I really want to hear you guys' feedback about what you'd want to see. Like, do you want to see more regular packs, more megatins? What do you want is all I'm asking of you, my minuscule YouTube audience. And is Yu-Gi-Oh something that you're interested in? I know I've had an interesting past with Yu-Gi-Oh because my earliest video commentaries were with me using Yami Yugi. Now let's get into the cards before I ramble on too much and skip over this stuff. Because Fist of Gadgets is a very interesting set, and currently I got Yellow Gadget, one of the reprints, not as interesting, but still nice, ultra rare. Then Gold Gadget, which is also nice. I think I already got one from Dual Power, so it doesn't really matter. Swap Cleric, okay. Morphage Goliath, interesting. And the secret of the pack is Archfiend's Call. Now, what really weirds me out about Archfiend's cards nowadays is one, why do they all sound like spell cards? It just seems like something that went wrong with the naming process. These should have been spell cards, not extract monsters. Also, it's a level 6, so how would you make this? What, do Archfiends even have the capacity to make this? I mean, if you read the effect, it says it becomes Summon Skull, so I guess the Archfiend level 6 kind of makes sense, but then you read the rest of it and you hear that, like, it's still treated as an Archfiend and it's still Summon Skull, like, and then its effect is pretty just okay, but it's still a really nice secret rare synchro monster. I think synchros are probably my favorite aesthetic, even though I mainly play Lynx now. Even though I'm really glad that Lynx is coming to an end. We're whittling down to the end here, boys. This is going to be the last set of Link era, I think. We're at Master Rule 5, so that's nice. Oh, God, my voice is a little hoarse right now because I also just recorded the audio for the original video, but it didn't record, so here we are. Currently, I'm just explaining the box, which was kind of dumb, but eventually we do get into this box, which is a really nice tin. I really liked the look of the gold sarcophagus stuff with like the Eye of Horus or Anubis or Ra, whatever it is, and all the Yu-Gi-Oh logos and the nice detail. It's a very interesting dynamic between like last mega tins and now. Sure, this isn't really a mega tin, but it's pretty similar, and I really feel like this kind of megatin is okay. Like, there's not a lot of room in it, but alright, let's get to the cards. So Red Eye's Alternative Black Dragon, very interesting thing because it's not a carbon copy of Blue Eye's Alternative White Dragon, which was interesting. Another part of it is that once I turn the card around, you'll notice that they actually spelled out black this time, which they don't often do for Red Eyes monsters like Meteor B Dragon and Red Eyes B Dragon. And I really liked the look of Red Eye's Alternative Dragon. It's alright. I'm a fan of Red Eyes, even though I really prefer Blue Eyes. I'm a big Kaiba fan. But Red Eyes is still at least alright. Not much of a Joey fan, but I like his main monster. And the effect of Red Eye's Alternative Black Dragon is nothing like Blue Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. Let me read it for you. This card is destroyed by battle, or if its owner's or in its own possession by a card effect, you can summon level 7 lower Red Eyes monster. And if it was Red Eyes Black Dragon, you can double its original attack. That's actually very interesting. It's a lot different from Blue Eyes Alternative. Though I think what Red Eyes really needs right now is an Ultimate Dragon form, because it doesn't really have a great way to like put really big dick on the board, if you'll pardon the expression. Yeah, this is a kid's game. Why are you swearing? Anyway, I'm really just rambling at this point because I'm not even talking about what I'm watching in the video. And then probably the second best secret rare, maybe the third, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon is just monstrous, like crazy, and it looks amazing too. And if you used Alternative Dragon for it, I'm currently moving on to other cards, but I want to focus on Blue Eyes Alternative. If you used Alternative for it, you get to do 3 times its effect, which is amazing. And we also got Slifer, and I think this one was Monster Reborn and Shifter. We'll go through that soon enough. I'm pretty sure it was Monster Reborn, but we're talking about Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Alternative Ultimate Dragon, as opposed to Neo Blue Eyes, which is totally not made of all alternatives. No, this is the real Alternative Ultimate Dragon, and it's really beautiful. And that secret rare, that prismatic secret rare is really good. Like, I love it. I love prismatic rares. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get a very good one from Rira or Rising Rampage, if you want to get snippy. And yes, it was Monster Reborn, which Monster Reborn is a great thing to have in secret prismatic rare. It's just really beautiful. And then I think Slifer and Dimension Shifter are like the standards, because I got them, spoilers, I got them in both of the 10s, which it's not bad to have another Slifer, but Dimension Shifter I'm not sure about. It seems alright, because it's basically a Macrocosmos, but as a hand trap, which is a little bit more, I guess, spicy, if you want to go for terms like that. And in a little bit, we'll get into the actual Megatins, which are the meat of this video. A lot of it's commons, obviously, because they're common, but the real treat here, I think, are the ultra rares, because there's some really good cards that I got in ultra rare in this set. But the prismatics are alright. I didn't quite get any of the things that I wanted from the prismatics. I'm just going through the commons here. This is mainly like reprints from other sets, and we got, what was that? Something. Oh yeah. And Danger Thunderbird. Danger Thunderbird is something that I need to build Grand Maju because of the rank 8 engine. That's at least how the guy who took second at Worlds or YCS did. And we got some Alter Dice cards, which I'm also trying to build Alter Dice. I'm just copying everybody who goes to tournaments and nearly tops. But the secret was... the secret was... God, where is that? I'm trying to find it. So the secret for that one was... God, I'm really spacing here. I'm sorry. The secret for the first of the first was Crusadia Magus. Right. And we're moving on to the second group here. I don't know why they keep making FA cards, by the way. Nobody plays FAs, but Crusadia Magus is okay. I don't really care for Crusadia, but whatever. And I'm stumbling over a few of the names here because Drumgon is stupid. And we got some incantations, and that Hayate. I dislike Sky Strikers with a passion, but Hayate is still utterly beautiful. I think she's probably the only one that I haven't run into a lot because she's not the best. And she can get her effects off pretty well, but she's not the best you can do. I'm sure I would have been better off with a Kagari, but I already have multiple Kagaris, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not even playing the deck anyway. We also got a Jamming Waves, I think it was. Yeah, it was Jamming Waves. Um, it wasn't Jamming Waves that got hit to 2 or 1. Pretty sure it was Multi-Roll and a few others. But it definitely wasn't Jamming Waves. Now we're getting on to the third pack of the first Sarcophagus 10. I'm just going to say it out loud right now. This was not the best I could have done, but it was still a lot of really good cards. A lot of commons, obviously. Again, they're common, which none of the commons I really care about because I already have common versions of this. Will would have been cool. Salamandre Will would have been really great as another ulti, but I guess not. And I got an ulti Pankratops, which was probably one of the better ultis that I got in the set because I really need more of the different kinds of hand traps. Not really the Ghost Girls because I have all the Ghost Girls. I just need more Pankratops because like Pankratops is said to be good, so I want to use him. And he's also useful in the Grand Maju deck, so it's nice to have a bit shinier version of him. Even though I think he came pretty shiny in Soul Fusion, didn't he? Or was he a common? I think he was a common in that. But for the rest of it, it's just a bunch of regular old commons, nothing too special. And there's nothing else in this box. I don't know why they made it like so beta. They could have just made it like 3 mega packs and that's it. But I still like the design, of course. It's really great looking Sarcophagus tin. But it seems a little wasted on just 3 mega packs and a bunch of promos. Moving on to the second one eventually. I want to take this time to ask again if this is actually interesting. I know that this isn't the normal format that I will be doing it in, but do you actually want to see me opening more cards and stuff? Because if I can somehow increase my fan base enough that I can make money off of this, this would be amazing because I really admire the people who like do this. YouTubers are amazing to me. And I really want to get into that because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really starting to become more a part of my life. And as you can see from another promo pack, we got another Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon, which is a little boring, but the rest of them are pretty alright. Because each of these is a bit more unique, except for Slifer and Dimension Shifter, because I guess those are the constants. The other two I really enjoy. We'll get to them when I show it, or the other me in this actual video. Really wish I hadn't have done that. So that Raigeki is just beautiful. Like, I love that they put Raigeki in this set. It's amazing. And then, of course, Slifer and Dimension Shifter. But that Palladium Aura Mana really interests me because she's like a far better Dark Magician. She's like if Mahad was a girl. Because Mahad is alright. Mahad will get you to where you need to go in Dark Magicians. But she's a girl, so it's a bit more fun. And she's actually like a good Dark Magician girl. I guess that's the best we'll get until Maji Maji Magician Girl finally comes out. Now we're getting into the packs again. The commons are really boring. None of the commons really bother me because I had no need for them. But that Multi-Faker, I wish I hadn't already gotten a regular multi-faker, but I'm definitely going to replace it with that prismatic rare because that is amazing that we got that. And that Nightmare Phoenix, that was amazing. I'm glad to finally have a Phoenix and any of the nightmares, really. It's kind of just amazing. We keep going through the commons. Something that was really prevalent for some reason was Shield Handler. I don't know why Shield Handler came up like 2 to 3 times. But now we're moving on to the next Megaton pack, and it does give us a few extra things. I have way too many of the regular Salamandrite cards. Wish I could have bought some Battles of Legends so I could see them a bit better and like get better things. And that Damphir Sheridan, wow, you gave us a common of a secret, amazing. And Thunder Dragon Hawk, I'm not really into Thunder Dragon, so it didn't really matter. And then we get to the MVP of this, Boral Sword Dragon. I am so glad that I didn't have to spend like $60 on Boral Sword Dragon, because just thank you, RNGesus. It's so amazing that I was able to get a Boral Sword Dragon. I knew it was probably going to be in this set, but wow, I cannot believe my luck at that point. It was just great. And as I'm gushing over Boral Sword in the video, I'm going to take this time to talk about a few other things which were interesting, which include the incantations. It's really nice to have the incantations in ultras, but I'm never really going to play them unless I ever decide to do a ritual deck. God, I'm stupid. But it's really nice. DDD Flame High King Dingus was alright. I already had an alright version of him. And we're moving on to the next thing. Or, no, we're looking through the same. No? Are we? Oh, yeah. I looked through it again and I found the rare, which that card is actually alright in Monarch, so might tech it in there at some point. But not much else is to be said. I mentioned Heel Odor. Goatee Heel Odor. I'm pretty sure it's probably Hell Odor in the regular OCG. But they, of course, have to change that to Heel Odor. And I'm keeping that Boral Sword right there because it's probably the MVP of the set. And I believe that's the last pack. I'm just going to go over what we got for most of it after this. But another good-ish Goatee card. And what we get next, another incantation. And Mothman. Mothman was the last one I got. It's nice to have Mothman. I wish that Bigfoot could have been here because I need another copy. Or I need a copy of Bigfoot. And of course we get Cyber's Magician. Just, if you want a bad ritual monster, go with either Cybers or Salamandrates. And as we go through the rest of the commons, that seems like a good enough place to start to end things. And as we're going over the rest of the stuff, I really want to say that this was an alright couple of 10s. I enjoy everything that I got out of it, even though I don't need any of the commons. I already have enough of all the commons. And we're showing you Palladium Oracle Mana again, which she's really nice. She's got cute artwork, and she's got the Karibo. She's shiny, and she does things when your spellcasters are targeted and stuff, and she comes from the grave, I think it is, and it's really, really interesting. I wish that the Dark Magician deck was better so that I could, or at least that it was in my mind more so that I could play it more often, because I'm more of a Blue Eyes player, which Blue Eyes Alternative is a really nice thing to get in this pack. It's freaking amazing. Now I want to move on to a little bit of talking about the future, because the Link era is coming to an end. Japan has already got the last set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, and Vrains is coming to an end later this next month. Tomorrow is September, so they are starting to end the series in 4 episodes. And we'll be getting, what is it? The something Chaos, I think, is the name of it. And that'll be coming in, I think, either October or November. We'll also be getting the Dual Devastator box, which I am hype as fuck for. And I'm definitely going to be doing a correct opening of that. That is for sure. And I really want to get your opinions on how I pulled, because I feel like I didn't do great. I didn't get stuff like Nibiru or whatever that card is called. But I think I did well for myself, because I probably saved myself a good $60 by getting like the Dangers and the Nightmares and Boral Sword. Definitely, that definitely did save me a good at least $60 or $30 in buying for that Rocket deck. And we're doing a lot of going through the commons, which that multi-fake are also really nice. Wish it wasn't at 1, so I could run that one and the common one that I got. But it's still really nice. The Nightmare Phoenix again. I'm guessing that the rest of the Nightmares are in this. Probably wish I could have gotten a few of those, but I will settle for Phoenix. Back to the Future. It seems like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going in another different direction soon, as the year is coming to an end, and I can't wait to see how it goes. But I want to know if you guys want to see more of this, because it's really what I want to do with my life right now. I want to be a Yugituber. Yugitubing is like some of the funniest shit to me, at least when they try to be. And I want to be a funny one, you know? I want to make better videos than just pack openings. I want to make discussion videos. I want to do a lot of different things with the channel that's more positive. Maybe negative sometimes, but I don't want to keep not making things or just being boring and not like making good things. That's not to say that I'm going to distance myself from the original community that I've made, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is something that's come into my life much more in the past couple months, so I really want to get into that. That Danger Thunderbird again, like, Dangers are just some of the better cards in the TCG because they're TCG exclusive, and it's really amazing. I'm glad that there are other decks that can take advantage of Dangers other than Thunder Dragons like Grand Magi, which I do plan on building. And we're going back over Fish the Gadget. It's really sad that I didn't get any of the Fire Fist cards, but you know, you win some, you lose some. That Archfiend's Call is still really neat. And as we're winding down in the video, and I bump my freaking setup again, I'm going to try not to do that. I'm also going to try to actually record myself next time. As we're winding down, I want to leave you with an idea that I can open more packs soon enough, and I want to come up with a catchphrase because I love catchphrases. So, to close, if you don't play something spicy, who will? I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Your